Welcome to the Cinamaker Meeting Director webinar. My name is Daniel Flores, aka DTM. I am a 2D illustrator, and I'm an Adobe instructor teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, and Adobe Fresco. I am also a regular streamer to YouTube, Facebook, and Behance. Plus, for the past few years, I have used Cinamaker to produce digital art segments and a series of demos for Sketchable app, a drawing app on the Surface Pro. I really enjoy how easy it is to use Cinamaker on the iPad and the Mac. Now, today, I'm going to share with you a few things like, what is the problem with meetings? What is Cinamaker Meeting Director? What does Meeting Director do? And then we'll go over some of the basic operations of using Meeting Director. Then finally, we'll take a moment for some Q&A. So let's start with the problem of Zoom meetings. I am sure there was already a lack of interaction between the presenter and the audience before we all started working from home, and our only engagement with others has now been through our screens. We've come to expect a lot from our screens. Video and audio quality come to mind, and in most meetings that is where we fall short, along with the single camera angles and talking heads. Now, of course, your brand matters. So we can always add expensive professional tools to create dynamic presentations with the use of cameras, HDMI connections, and capture cards to captivate your audience and keep them engaged. However, we are here to add superpowers to your meetings. Now, what is Meeting Director? It is a fun, simple, and affordable way to connect your Mac, iPhones, and iPads to produce broadcast quality audio and video in your Zoom meetings. Now, how does Meeting Director help with those Zoom meeting problems? With Meeting Director, you can enhance your meetings with storytelling tools like multiple camera angles. Let me click on my other camera. Oh snap, look at this. What's up? How you doing? I see you. Bam. So you just saw how I switched my camera right there. Graphics, I had my lower third on. Let me just turn it back on. There it is, right there. Plus my text here to the side. Now, who benefits from these superpowers? That's me, you, us, all of us. Anyone who wants their meetings to go beyond the expected, especially when we have an audience to engage. Now, in today's Meeting Director demo, I would like to include how to bring in a Zoom meeting, how to bring in live video into the Zoom meeting with Cinamaker virtual web camera and audio device. We will connect, monitor, and switch cameras with an iPhone and add rich media to my presentation like graphics, movie clips, and picture-in-picture. Okay, it's time to share my screen and turn off some of these graphics. Let's see if we got it. Boom, there it is. We're ready. I'm gonna switch over to my demo setup. Once I do, my audio and video will be out of sync because this is my main Cinamaker setup where you are watching this either in the Zoom meeting or on YouTube. And then I'm gonna share and there it is right there, boom, let's go ahead, my demo setup, and this audio is not connected, so therefore the audio and video sync will be not in sync. The video and the audio will not be in sync. Okay, come on, here we go. We're gonna get it together. All right, so now that I've turned off everything and now you can see my Cinamaker setup down here. All right, let's not do that. Let's go here. There it is. Okay, cool. I wanna share with you my monitor area. On the bottom part of my screen, you will notice where my preview monitors are. And right now I have one iPhone right there. This one's coming up next. Then I have my iPad. In my iPad, I am sharing my portfolio, or I can share any content that I want to share on my iPad. As an artist, I'm always sharing demos and tutorials on how to create digital art. So it's very useful to have my iPad screen share here in Cinamaker. It's so amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how simple it is to add a third camera to our setup. Okay, so now where do we find a phone? Oh yeah, there's one right here. Okay, so let's turn on this iPhone. Gotcha. We are connected to the same Wi-Fi network as this iPhone up there and this MacBook Air. And open up Cinamaker Capture, free to download from the App Store. It's free to download, just go ahead and grab it. And once I open it up, I have a choice of starting the capture session with video or audio. I'm gonna select video and step back. Oh snap, look how fast that was. Wow. Let me go ahead and click on it. There it is, that's my desk. A little messy with devices, but there we go. And then there go the iPhones right there. Look at that, those iPhones. Boom, MacBook Air. So now I'm gonna switch the camera so we can go to the front-facing camera. I don't understand these words. Front-facing, rear-facing. Any case, and it's super crooked. Let me go ahead and face you. Bam, there we go. What's up, everybody? That's DTM right there. I like it. Let's go ahead and switch it down some. Boom, nice, nice, nice. All right, so back to our main shot. Now we have 3 video captures here, including 2 iPhones and 1 iPad, where you can clearly see that I move around my across my device and is sharing that screen here in Cinamaker. Bam. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to make audio selections and change the settings in the audio. Of course, you won't hear the difference because, like I said, this demo setup is not connected through audio, just video. And that's why my video and audio is out of sync. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out. Let me see if I can take a look here. Boom, the audio. So now to the right side of Cinamaker, we will see our media, which is a bunch of layers that I have here. I'm going to share with those in a minute. Then to the right further is the audio. There we go. Look at all that audio bouncing around right there. That shows me the voice meter showing me that all of that devices are capturing audio. So we have audio coming in from the iPhone right there in front of me. Let me turn that down. We have no audio coming in from the iPad because it's using the screen capture with Cinamaker Capture. So no audio. iPhone 8 is the one over here to the side. And then the last device is going to be my current device, meaning this MacBook Air. I turn that down. Bam. So now, through the easy use of this slider, I can choose which iPhone or device is gonna capture audio. I like it. Nice, 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 nice. Now, not only does Cinamaker offer lots of flexibility to bring in audio in, not just from iPhones, but also from professional cameras, mixers, and digital audio devices. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's take a look at this media engine section that I showed you a second ago. So let's go back and we'll leave that audio right there because we're gonna need it. All right, so cool, so there we go. We leave it, we come back into the media engine section. Here in the media engine section, we have the option of bringing in media, different types of media, including image, movie, text, picture-in-picture, plus audio, and then we have the option to creating a group of them. So what does that mean, Dan? Let me show you. Let me turn on my group. Bam! Whoa, what happened here? How did that happen? Okay, let me turn it off. There we go. Normal. Yeah. Oh, I'm fancy. I have stuff to say. It's a live stream. But, bam! What about now? Yes, I like this setup right here. So I can still show you my iPad. The screen on my iPad. Let's open up a drawing app. Boom, boom, boom. I can scroll through some of the artwork that is here. I can even click some of it. Let me see if I can click something. I'm working on a mural right now, a mural design for the Beltline. If you're familiar with Atlanta, then this is the bit of the drawing that I already started that I'm working on. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. I like it. Yes, this is nicer than that. This is cool. Well, of course, because it's Cinamaker, so it's definitely cool. But look at that. Ah, nice. Got that lower third. Got the picture-in-picture and a picture-in-picture from the iPad, plus a background video. And you can see the purple moving. There it goes. The purple's moving. Purple's moving. All right, so what's going on here, Dan? What's happening? Let me go ahead and bring back this screen instead. There it is. Boom, bam. Some of the portfolio pieces. Okay, we'll leave it there for a second. All right, so now let's take a look at what's inside of this folder. Boom, open up the folder and you can see some of the elements, the media elements that I have brought in to make this setup work for me here on the live stream. All right. So we have the lower third, we have a picture-in-picture, another picture-in-picture, and of course my background video. So I can easily collapse the folder, turn that off, and let's try to add some media here, Dan. What can we do? Let's add some media. Let's go ahead and click on the plus button. Select the kind of media you want. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in an image. Boom. Let's click on add image. Nice. And look through our files. All right, now that we have our files, I know I have a ton of files here on my documents. Boom, there's an image right here. I like this image a lot. Click open, and that's me working in Cinamaker. Oh, I want to say this is the iPad, but I can't remember now. Let's take a look. I think it is. Let's go ahead, click and drag it over to the side. Let's add a border to it. Nice, nice, nice. Make it purple. Boom, 1, thank you. Click on save. And now when I'm in the middle of the stream and I want to bring that in, I just go ahead and low-key, not looking, don't look too hard. Turn that on and say, hey, what's up, DTN? What's going on with you? I'm glad you were able to join us here in today's live stream. That's a little funny. Boom, let's give it a thumbs up. What do you think about Cinamaker? Yeah, thumbs up. That's my old art studio. Looking so cool there. What if I wanted to make this full screen? Well, I can click back into the layer, just click on it, and on the bottom left hand side there's a expand button. Click on that, click and drag, or actually pinch and zoom. Click down and drag to place the image how you want it. Click on save, and now it's taken over my full screen. I know you can see me because I'm sharing my screen, but look at that. Bam! That is my full screen image. Nice. I like it. I like it. Now we can do the same with many of these other options here. And but we have to get to the part where we want to bring this into the Zoom meeting, okay? So I could go on and on with Cinamaker Meeting Director and all the options it has to create engaging meetings. But let's go ahead and close that part. And sure, let's turn this on. Nice. Let's go like this. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I kind of actually want to move this camera a little bit. Make an adjustment. There we go. Oh, snap. That's beautiful. I'm going to have to go live with this real soon. All right, so let's go on and talk about how do we bring in these superpowers into our Zoom meetings. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. And maybe I switch this around. There we go, to a different screen. Boom, boom, boom. And make this Cinamaker screen a bit smaller. Thank you. Move it over to the side. And what do we have back here? We have our Zoom meeting. Can you see me there? Hey, what's going on your side of the world? What's happening? I've heard a lot of Scrum meetings in the past. And so I'm the Scrum Master. Go ahead, Jones. Tell us about your progress on that project you're working on. Okay, so right now I am in my Zoom meeting, and as you can see, I am using the webcam. This is the webcam that we have available. And just so you can know, let's turn that off right there. Boom. 2 different cameras. This is the Cinamaker Capture iPhone, running on the iPhone, and it's capturing video into Cinamaker Director Studio. Cinamaker Meeting Director, sorry. Cinamaker Meeting Director. That is an iPhone running Cinamaker Capture, capturing video into Cinamaker Meeting Director, and that's what's down here. However, when I'm looking down at the webcam of this MacBook, as you can see, look, there it is, that's the MacBook. This is what's happening in my Zoom meeting. So how do we get these superpowers into our Zoom meetings, Dan? I'm glad you asked, because I have some instructions for you. Once you're in your Zoom meeting, what you want to do is hover over the screen, and check your video settings. So right now I check my video settings and it shows that it's a FaceTime HD camera. It does look pretty good. I guess it's the lighting. It's all about the lighting, right? Okay, good. So what I want to do, instead of the FaceTime HD camera, I want to select Cinamaker Virtual Webcam. Let's go with that. There it goes. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at that magic. Okay, so now what happens when I turn on my picture-in-picture setup? Boom. Oh, there we go. Now we're bringing in some of that Cinamaker superpowers into our Zoom meetings. And we are halfway there. Now it's time to check our audio. We need our audio. So let me turn this off because there's a whole lot of action going on here on the screen. So now we check the audio, and as you can see, the microphone is turning green because the audio, the Zoom is picking up my audio from the MacBook Air speakers and the MacBook Air microphone here on the screen somewhere. I don't never pay attention to those Apple announcements, so I don't know where the microphone is. There's a microphone. Fine, that's cool. So, but what we want our audio and video to be in sync coming from Cinamaker into our Zoom meeting, and that's why we're gonna check for the Cinamaker audio device as our microphone. For our microphone settings, we want Cinamaker audio device. Select that, boom, and now you can see that the microphone is still turning green because we have set one of these devices as an audio. Okay, so what happens when I turn down this audio? We have no audio coming out of Cinamaker. And as you can see, the microphone is not turning green. There is no audio coming in. So now I turn this back up and go back, and there it is. Now it's green again. There's the microphone turning green. Then finally, we have to hear our participants in our meetings, of course. I do. I want to hear my participants. Maybe some people don't. In any case, what we want to do here is make sure that you have the correct settings for the speaker. In my case, I like to use headphones. And so here's my headphones right here. I like to put on my headphones so that I can hear people. Sorry. Bam, bam, bam. It's like, yes, go ahead and tell me that again, Jones, because I missed part of it. Oh, nice. I like that. Good job, Jones. And so there you go. I don't know who's named Jones, but there it is. We have somebody named Jones now. Bam. But in this case, because I don't have anything plugged into this MacBook Air, it shows as MacBook Air speakers. Bam. All right. Let's go here. Put that on. And now you're cinemaking. Yes. Look at that. That's awesome. I've been cinemaking for a few years, and I'm still excited to produce broadcast quality streams. Now I get to add these superpowers to my meetings with an app that is easy to use, includes high quality tools and graphics, as you can switch between different camera angles. Boom, bam, what's up? All right, add in lower thirds, picture in picture, like this right here. Okay, let's turn it on. Bam, here we go. Plus play pre-recorded video files and flex these brand new superpowers. The engagement and value of this meeting will have a bigger impact with your audience. Okay, what do we need to get started, Dan? Let's go ahead and switch back. Boom, here we go. Let's get places, everyone, places. All right, you will need the hardware that you already own. And what's that? We're gonna need the Mac that you already own, and we'll use the webcam for camera, and we can use iPhones for cameras. Very, very cool. This is the best part of what I enjoy about Cinamaker. I already have iPhones. I already have a Mac. Let's go with that. Boom. You're also going to need the software. Cinamaker Meeting Director is free to download right now from cinamaker.com. Boom. Cinamaker Capture is available for your iPad and iPhones, free from the App Store. Download to your iPhone and start using it as a camera. And of course, you already have Zoom, because some of you, that's how you're watching this right now. You are joining me inside the Zoom meeting. I love it. I like that part. And we're streaming to YouTube at the same time. Magic. Lastly, make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection to support your connected devices. iPhones, iPads, and the Mac must be in the same powerful Wi-Fi network connection. And if you get to remember something from today, then please remember this. Cinamaker Meeting Director is free to get started and test these new superpowers in your Zoom meetings. Engage your audience with the power of rich media and graphics, pre-recorded video, and different camera angles. You will enjoy broadcast quality audio and video for free. Subscription and support starts at $9.99 a month or $79.99 a year. Okay, so now it's your turn. Go ahead and download Cinamaker Meeting Director for free. Download Cinamaker Capture on your iPhone for free. Install Zoom. Select your Cinamaker virtual web camera as your video source, and then you'll be cinemaking. Okay, I will take a moment to breathe and open the floor for some questions, because I can go on and on. I can talk forever. All right, so the question is, let me double check here what we got going on in the chats. Like it, I like it. Cool, cool, cool. Is please share with us where the Zoom settings are to bring in Cinamaker into Zoom. Okay, let's take it back in time, and let me turn this off first. Boom, bam, there we go. And so here's where we left off. This is good. I'm glad I left it. There is turn off these layers, and or that folder that includes some of these layers. And as you can see, I am now looking down at my Zoom meeting. When you hover over your Zoom meeting screen, you get to see your icons to make adjustments here. And what I want to do is make sure that on the camera settings or icon, I click on that little arrow, bam, and I get to see the menu now. Here in the menu, I want to go ahead and select Cinamaker Virtual Web Camera. I like it. Then on the microphone, because we want the same audio and video coming from Cinamaker so they can stay in sync and people on your meeting can see your mouth moving at the same time as they hear the words, even though right now that's not happening because I have a whole complete demo set up on the side. We want to make sure we click on the microphone settings by clicking on the little arrow. Click on it. You get to see your settings here, and you can now check for Cinamaker audio device. I like that. Awesome. Please check out the Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daytime webinar with Cinamaker Director Studio, because we have another way to connect with remote guests and remote cameras. And that is part of the webinar on Thursdays. So check out cinamaker.com and RSVP for free so that you can join me and we can examine the superpowers in Cinamaker Director Studio. I was gonna say play with these toys, but I know it's business. I have fun, so they're, it's kind of like a toy, but I know they're amazing tools that we get to use in our streams and meetings. Okay, the last question that I see is, how can I add a video to my stream in Cinamaker to show up on Zoom? Very simple. Let's go back into this Add Media button over here in the Media Engine section. We got a tab for audio and a tab for media. Click on the Add Media, and then you see where it says Movie. Click on that movie word, and now we can add the movie. Let's click on the Add Movie, local storage, and there's a movie in here, but let's go ahead and look for a different movie. Import files. And now I have other movies. What are we gonna grab here? I have an intro. Where is my intro? DTM intro. It is. I thought it was here. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Animated. Nice. Click on open. There it goes. Select it. Click on done, and now it shows up on your screen. So I can click and drag it over to the side and add a border if I want, so that I can make this a picture-in-picture video. So while in your middle of your presentation, you're talking, it's like, okay, well, let's take it to Robert from in Kansas, having a bright sunny day. Tell us about it, Robert. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I'm out here having a good time. Of course, I'm making things up. This is my intro video for my live streams. Boom, boom, boom. Put the boom on it. DTM, Delta Tango Mike, Art Life All Day. There we go. Very nice, right? Just like that. If I wanted to do a full screen video, I go through the same process, but here in this window, I will click on the expand button that's over here on the bottom left and pinch and zoom till it takes over my screen. I like it. Click on save and then turn the eyeball on and then press play. Boom, there it is. There it goes. I like it. Boom, boom, boom. It is only 12 seconds, so we got 6 more seconds to go. Bam, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Nice, and we're back just like that. Boom. I love these superpowers. I don't know about you. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me here today. Please, for more information on Cinamaker's features and functions, please check us out. Check out the Learning Center and the Start Screen menu or at cinamaker.com. Please join the Cinamaker Facebook group. It's called Cinamaker Community, and share your streaming questions. Find and follow Cinamaker on Instagram or Twitter at Cinamaker app. And please like and subscribe to Cinamaker Studio here on YouTube, where we share demos and tutorials to level up your live streams. Get in touch with me anytime. I welcome your questions, suggestions, and comments at dan@cinamaker.net. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.